Hello and welcome to this 15-minute third eye opening yoga flow. The third eye is located in the middle of the forehead and it represents intuition. So we're going to focus on sending a lot of blood flow and energy to the third eye with lots of upside down poses. We're also going to be incorporating breath work. We're going to get started by practicing alternate nostril breathing. So we're going to place our pointer and middle finger on our forehead and then take our thumb to one side of the nose and the pinky and index finger to the other side of the nose. We're going to close the left side of our nose as we inhale through the right, and then switch and close the right side to exhale through the left. Again, we inhale through the left, and then switch and exhale through the right. Go ahead and take a couple more here. And once you're ready, we'll return to center and make our way to the side of our mat, coming onto our knees. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, gazing towards our fingertips, slight bend in the back, and then exhale the hands down. Once more, inhale, sending our gaze up, bending back, and exhale, arms down. Beautiful. We're going to come onto all fours, so wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And then we're going to inhale, dropping our back, sending our gaze up, and exhale, curling the back and moving back and forth. Again, inhale, gaze is up, and exhale, curl in, feeling into the stretch. Inhale, cow, sending our gaze up, and exhale, cat, curling our back. Beautiful. On your next inhale, return to center, and then we'll slowly make our way down to a wide-legged forward fold. So knees are wide, toes are touching, arms are reaching straight forward, and you can go ahead and drop your forehead gently to the mat, already tapping into that third eye energy, sending your focus to the middle of the forehead, and just breathing here, tapping in, noticing how you feel. Maybe setting an intention for what you want out of the class. Maybe your intention is more spiritual, or maybe it's something physical, like improved memory or a clear mind. Take a moment here, and then we're going to inhale and walk our hands all the way to the left side of our body, stretching that right side. Hold for a few breaths here, trying to keep the arms straight. And then on your next inhale, we'll slowly walk our way over to the right side and feel a nice deep stretch in the left side body. Trying to really straighten and lengthen that left arm. And on your next inhale, we'll go ahead and return back to center. And then we can slowly make our way all the way up onto all fours. Go ahead and curl your toes under, and then we'll send it back, downward facing dog. You can go ahead and walk out your dog here. So moving your legs back and forth, pedaling the feet, making sure we're pulling up with the hips and pushing our back towards our feet. On your next inhale, go ahead, bend the knees, look forward, and we'll jump or step our way to the front of our mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold, bending the knees here. We want to release tension from the neck. You can go ahead and shake it back and forth, yes and no. Beautiful. You can even grab opposite elbows and then rock side to side. Opening up the upper back, feeling the tension release from the shoulders, the back, and the neck. Again, inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, forward fold. On your inhale, we'll go all the way up, reaching up towards the sky, sending our gaze up, and then exhaling, hands to prayer. Once more, we inhale, arms rise up, gaze goes towards our fingertips, and exhale, hands to prayer. And we'll hold here for a few breaths, just tapping in, noticing how we feel. We want to be guided today by our intuition. On our next inhale, arms come up, And exhale, we go all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, coming up into chair. Our arms sweep up and our knees are bent. Feet are together, arms by the ears. On your next inhale, we're going to raise our right knee up and bring it to a hover above the mat. Inhaling here. And then exhale to rest the ankle on the knee, bringing the hands to prayer. We'll take a few breaths here, holding this pose, maybe sinking a little bit deeper. And then we're going to slowly make our way down, trying to reach our fingertips or hands to our mat. If you can't reach your mat, that's perfectly fine. Stay wherever you feel comfortable. But if you can, go ahead and place your foot and knee in between your armpits. And then we're going to send our back leg up to hover above the mat if possible. Holding here for an arm balancing pose. Stay as long as you can, and then we'll make our way back up the way we came. And then hold at the top for a few breaths here, maintaining our balance. Checking in with our foundation and breathing deeply. On our inhale, we'll lift the knee up and then exhale to cross the right knee over the left and intertwine the ankles together, along with intertwining the arms and bringing the palms together. Holding here for a few breaths, maybe closing your eyes if you feel able to. And then on your next exhale, you can unwind your arms, your legs, and inhale that right leg up. And then exhale everything down. Inhale, arms come up to the sky, sending our gaze up. And exhale, forward fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, coming into chair pose, bending our knees like we're sitting into a chair. Coming onto the other side here, so we're going to inhale the left knee up, bringing it to a hover, and then exhale, place the ankle on top of the right knee, bringing our hands down to prayer. We're going to hold here for a few seconds, and if you are able to, we're going to hinge forward at the hips and slowly make our way to the top of our mat, placing our fingertips or palms on the mat if possible. Again, if you're able to reach the mat, go ahead and place your foot and knee in between your armpits, and then send that back leg up into the air, coming into a hover, straightening if possible. Hold here for as long as you can. And then on your last exhale, go ahead and return back to center and come up the same way you came down. Inhaling at the top, we'll hold here, maintaining our balance. And then inhale, bringing that knee up, and exhale, crossing it over the right and wrapping around that right leg, also intertwining our hands, opposite grip this time, and finding center, closing our eyes if possible. Breathing deeply, focusing on the breath, and finding our balance. On your next exhale, you can unwind your body. Inhale all the way up, sending our gaze up. And exhale, bring the hands to prayer once more. Inhale, arms come up, gaze is up. And exhale, coming down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. On your next inhale, we'll plant our hands, step it back or hop it back to plank. Inhale here, and then exhale to lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, we're going to push it back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Tapping in, finding our foundation here. Maybe walking out our dog, pulling up with our hips up towards the sky. And then lengthening our back, creating a nice straight line with our arms. We're going to exhale it down to all fours. And then hold for breath here, lowering slowly down, coming to a seat on our knees. We're going to place the right fingertips behind us, and then inhale, opening up the chest, sending that left arm up and back. And then exhale it down, switching sides, inhaling to open, stretching that front body, elongating that right side, and then exhale back down. We're going to bring our hands to the mat, lower down to our elbows, and then push our body up, coming into a turbo dog, pulling up with the hips, bending the knees, and opening the chest, opening the shoulders, creating a nice straight line with the back. Hold for a breath here, maybe walking the legs in closer to your body, feeling a deeper stretch, breathing deeply. And then we'll slowly exhale and lower down, coming back to a seated position on our knees. We're going to go ahead and swing our legs in front of us, straightening the legs, inhaling our arms up, nice straight back, sending our gaze up, and then exhaling forward, nice slow and controlled, grabbing for the feet, the ankles, the shins, or the knees, wherever you feel a good sensation, but you're not pushing too hard. And you're just going to let your head rest here, feeling into the back of the neck, noticing the sensation in the back of the legs. And then we'll inhale, halfway lift, straightening the back, and exhale to fold, maybe going a little bit deeper this time, really letting the head fall. And then inhale, we'll make our way back up, placing the palms behind us, fingertips pointing forward, and inhale to pull the pelvis up towards the sky, coming into a reverse plank here, pointing the toes, creating a nice line with our body, and then exhale it back down. Inhale, our arms reach up, and then exhale, we fold forward once more, holding here. Inhale to halfway lift, straightening the back, and exhale to fold. Beautiful. Inhaling all the way back up, again sending the palms behind us, fingertips pointing forward, pulling up with those hips to inhale. Maybe sending the head back, creating a nice straight line with our body, engaging the core here. And exhale to lower. Beautiful. On the next inhale, we'll place our left fingertips behind us, reach up with the right to stretch, and then exhale it down. Inhale, reverse to the other side, left hand comes up, and then bring it down, exhale. Beautiful. We're going to grab a hold of the back of the legs, and then slowly rock back and forth. We're massaging the back here, moving nice and slowly. And then when you're ready, we'll take one last roll and then send our feet back behind us, straightening the legs as much as we can, bringing the toes as close to the ground as we can, and supporting our back with our hands and arms, coming into plow pose here. So we're in an inversion here with our hips over our hearts. And then on your next inhale, go ahead and straighten the legs up into the air as much as you can, coming into a shoulder stand, allowing the blood to drain from the legs and flow to our internal organs. Go ahead and hold for a few breaths here. This pose is very beneficial for our bodies, and it would be great to incorporate it in your normal routine. Go ahead and take your last inhale here. And then exhale, we'll send the feet towards the ground once more, and then slowly lower our whole body all the way down to our mats, and coming all the way up to a nice seated position. Go ahead and take a breath here. And then we're going to take our right leg and bring it over the left, crossing the knees. We should have our right knee above our left. And then we're going to interlace our arms together, crossing at the elbows and the wrists. Inhale to send our arms and chest up, and then exhale to curl elbows to knee. Again, inhale, our chest goes up, our gaze is up, and then exhale, curl elbows to knee, coming into a cat and cow variation here, inhaling up, and then exhale back to center. Beautiful job. We'll slowly unravel the body, unraveling the arms and the legs, And then we'll go ahead and reverse. So taking our left leg, bringing it above the right, interlacing the arms. This time the right goes underneath the left, and then crossing, bringing the palms together. We'll inhale, sending our chest and arms up, and then exhale, curl elbows to knee. Again, inhale, arms up, sending our gaze up with it, and then exhale, curl elbows to knee. Beautiful. Once more, inhale up, opening the chest, and exhale to center. Beautiful. We'll unravel the arms here, and then slowly unravel the legs. And then we're going to slowly lower down all the way to a flat back, vertebrae by vertebrae. Taking up some space with our body, letting our feet fall to the sides of our mat, our hands and fingertips open. Maybe tucking our shoulders underneath our back, and just finding a nice comfortable position here. Coming into Shavasana, our final pose. Bringing our breath back to normal, and bringing our attention to our breath. Just noticing it, not forcing it to be any certain way. Just being aware, noticing without judgment. Maybe checking in with our body. How does our body feel? What sensations are present after our class? How do we feel differently now than we did when we started the class? If any thoughts come up, notice them without judgment, and then simply release them. And if they come up again, simply release. Do not be frustrated. Just let go. Letting go is a practice. You can stay here as long as you would like, but I'm going to make my way back up. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you're able to reap benefits from this class. Thank you and namaste.